Thanks, Jasmine. Our top story this morning, the El Paso-based Border Network for Human Rights with other Texas organizations have started a resistance campaign.
Well, this as they are calling for the repeal of Senate Bill 4, the controversial Texas immigration law. The campaign named We Will Resist launched yesterday and will be traveling across Texas. El
Paso-based Las Americas Immigration Advocacy Center, who are also part of the campaign, are leading a plaintiff in one of the lawsuits being covered at a federal hearing out in Austin.
Their lawsuit, filed in collaboration with the El Paso County and other organizations against the director of Texas DPS and District Attorney Bill Hicks, argues that the law is unconstitutional.
People need to know that this is happening, and people need to push back against it because it's not acceptable to hold communities across Texas hostage for this politics of fear and hatred.
Well, the El Paso County Commissioners also sent a joint letter to President Biden yesterday welcoming their joint efforts challenging SB 4.
Well, the letter reading in part here behind us, quote, "If we fail to act, this law will put a strain on our jail systems, put our residents at risk of being racially profiled, and continue to jeopardize public safety by perpetrating high-speed chases and practices that threaten the lives of border residents," end quote. Now, Senate Bill 4, we've been talking about this a long time. Just for the record, if you have not been keeping up with us, Senate Bill 4 is the law that essentially makes crossing into Texas from Mexico a state crime, which then gives local law enforcement like the El Paso Police Department the authority to apprehend migrants and then deport them sort of without the whole due process that we've come to know.
And we're seeing that a lot of the discussion here is the possible unconstitutional basis of this very bill. So I'm pretty sure that as we're heading closer to March, when it's supposed to become active, that it's probably going to be blocked in courts.
And this bill is, if it does pass through this court hearing, if they find it to be constitutional, I should say, should take effect in the beginning of March. Okay.